We're still hanging out with ESPN's football analyst Dan Orlovsky, who has given us, first of all, a diagnosis of the NFL's problems. They come down to officiating. But he's also given us a remedy, a treatment. He's given us a solution to how to fix it. Dan, recap it really quickly for us here. What do you think the NFL should do, and you said they could do it starting this weekend, to fix their officiating problems?
Yeah, every game has a sky judge. So there's an official up in the booth, and when a flag is thrown, only when a flag is thrown, they get 20 seconds to either confirm or overturn that flag. There's a set of things, a criteria that flag has to meet for it to actually be a flag within 20 seconds. They cannot freeze it. Fast forward or rewind. Within that 20 seconds, they buzz down to the official to say, yes, that was a flag, or no, it does not meet our criteria, overturn it.
Okay, so I'm intrigued. Like I'm not poo-pooing on your idea. But I will play devil's advocate. So first of all, why 20 seconds? Is that just to keep the game moving?
Yeah, well, and just to get away with the nitpicking, the ticky-tacking. Like, that's not what the officials should do, is get... So if it's not relatively obvious that it is a flag, then it should be overturned. Then we should get rid of it. So that's why there's that 20-second window. It should be obvious more often than not. That's a flag.
And so why relegate it only to situations where a flag is thrown? Like, one of the big concerns we had this offseason was obviously the Rams and Saints game in the NFC Championship game where a flag wasn't thrown. So why wouldn't you use this as well to solve those problems?
Well, don't forget that officials can now, or the head coaches can now challenge like a pass interference or non-pass interference call. So that is still in play for a head coach to do that.
All right, that stays. Okay, now, this is perhaps, I think, the most devil's advocate point that I would make, or the most skepticism I have, is why do you think there would be 17 people qualified and good at being the sky judge? What has led you to believe that's actually an accomplishable goal?
Huh, I have a great comment, but I would
give it to me.
I mean, you have a radio show.
So, but no, that actually defeats your point. You're trying to say that
I wish people could see you. There's a little red hue right now coming through my television.
You did not make me mad just now.
I know.
Julian in West Virginia didn't make me mad by doing what he thought was an insult. I'm here to be insulted. I'm just not here for moronic points.
I think that there's enough officials that have been in the NFL or trying to get to the NFL or in the high-end Power 5 conferences that we can get 17 people. Remember, these guys' jobs are not to nitpick and find the small. These men or women that would be up in the booth is to, within 20 seconds, go, yeah, you got it right or you got it wrong.
But here's what I'm saying. Like, where we agree is that there's a dearth of quality officiating happening on the field right now.
Right.
And I would not argue that there's some big jump up in quality once we get to review, where we're sending it right now to be reviewed. What I would say is we're now needing to have the conversation about whether or not we should have full-time trained officials. That's where we need to get. Should have been happening. So we need to improve the quality. What you're doing is expanding the quantity.
No. But I'm not
sure you can do that without the quality, and so I worry about who are these 17 omnipotent, smart, Skycam judges.
Well, again, this is I said this last year. The hardest part of being an official is, one, I think they're too old, and two, because what happens when you get older is your reaction goes away and your eyesight goes away. And so you're not asking these officials that are up in the booth to officiate at real speed. You have the ability to rewind, see it again, rewind, see it again, rewind, see it again. So they don't have to be perfect in that 1 second moment. And
in 20 seconds, though.
Right,
20
but
seconds.
they get to see it multiple times from the different angle. Yeah. Like, if we had that implemented on Monday night, the flag would have been thrown immediately. That 20 seconds starts. That person up top is going to look at that, and it's going to be obvious. No, you know what? There's not forcible contact to the head or neck area. There's not a prolonged contact to the head or neck area. Nope, overturn that. And it's that simple. That doesn't take a super equipped or intelligent official.
Okay. Look, having played devil's advocate, I actually like your idea.
You like it?
I do. Yeah. No, I really
Thanks,
do.
Man.
Dan Orlovsky, ESPN football analyst here on the Will Cain Show. I think it's one of those Pandora's boxes. I do truly know we don't know what would happen. Like, we don't know what we don't know. You know what I mean? Right. You start putting that in, and who knows what kind of messes we run into. But we do know what we do
know as well. We do know that right now it is not. It's just not okay. And we're too good of a league. It's too fun of a league. It's too talented and amazing of a league. And I go back to, I'm telling you, man, Pay attention to social media. People don't like it.
Hi everyone, thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, more analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus. We'll see you there.